Chapter 6. Business Etiquette. Text 4. Job interviewing across cultures. Job interviews can be very stressful. They are stressful in your own country or culture. However, in another country or culture, a job interview can be especially difficult. In your own country or culture, you usually know what to expect. But how do you prepare for a job interview in another country? There are two important questions to ask before you have a job interview in another country or culture. First, what does the interviewer expect? Second, how do job interviews in this country differ from job interviews in your country? The key to job interview success is simple. Be prepared. However, preparation is difficult if you are not familiar with a culture or country. To prepare, you may want to read books on the culture of the country. You can also ask local people to tell you about job interviews in their country. Before you have your interview, try to find out about the following. Dress. What do people in this country usually wear to a job interview? Do different types of companies have different ideas about how to dress? For example, in country X, you should wear business clothes to an interview for a job at a bank. However, you can wear informal clothes to an interview for a job at a department store. Your role in the interview. In some cultures, you should sell yourself during the interview. For example, you should talk a lot about your credentials and your skills. In other cultures, you should not talk as much. Instead, you should talk less and wait for the interviewer to ask you questions. Correct etiquette. In some cultures, your behavior is more important than your credentials. In this case, the interviewer might be evaluating your politeness and etiquette. In other cultures, experience and credentials are more important than etiquette. The pace of the interview. In some cultures, the interview may move slowly. The interviewer might ask you many questions. These questions may seem indirect, that is, less clear. In other cultures, the interview may move quickly. The interviewer might ask questions directly and quickly. Relationships. In some cultures, personal relationships are important. For example, a friend or acquaintance might introduce you to an interviewer or to a company. This might help you to get the job. In other cultures, your experience and credentials are more important than who you know. The value of educational credentials as opposed to experience. In some cultures, diplomas, certificates, and written references are important. In other cultures, experience is more important than credentials and diplomas. Finally, you should do research on the company. Check websites for background information on the company. Try to find the answers to questions such as these. Where does the company do business? Who are the important people in the company? What is the company proud of? If you're well prepared, you'll do well in any job interview, either at home or in another country. End of text 4.